Okay, good morning, Prof. Lokman. We are from ECS 3704, Chemical Engineering Reaction Kinematics. We are presenting to you Catalytic Reforming of Naphtha. I am Harvin Singh. We have Ainan Nadira, Nur Raihan and Diana Azeti in this group. Okay, first of all, catalytic reforming is a chemical process that is used to convert naphtha from crude oil, which have low octane number, to a higher octane liquid products called reformates. Okay, this process also reduces the ethanol quality of naphtha. From this diagram, we can see that feedstock naphtha is undergoing catalytic reforming to form products which are higher in aromatics, which is benzene, toluene, and xylene, with hydrogen and liquefied petroleum gas as a byproduct. Other gases such as ethane, propane, butane, and methane are also produced by a side reaction, hydrogenesis. Okay, next, before we go on to the PFD, the main process, the naphtha feedstock is pre-treated to remove permanent and temporary catalyst poisons such as sulfur, oxygen, nitrogen, and also arsenic, lead, and copper. Naphtha also undergoes hydrotreatment to remove H2S and NH3. Okay, it's already pre-treated here, and this is done at pre-treatment around here. Okay, next. Okay, going into the process flow sheet, to the reactors. Reactors are situated here, which is called stage reactors. It consists of multi-bed reactors which have pre-treatment or of heat or reheatment. Okay, it requires at least 3 to 4 reactors. This is because the process is so endothermic that it requires constant heat reaction to be supplied. So the process is done in few multiple stages of reactors, and it's also preheated every time before it goes to the reactor. Okay, in this reactor, naphtha is mixed with hydrogen and heated to the desired temperature before proceeds to the reactor. Okay, next. Okay, the product is separated at this part of the process flow sheet at the gas liquid separator and product stripper. Okay, effluent for the reactants are cooled and then supplied to the gas liquid separator, where gaseous product is the hydrogen, mostly 60 to 90% mole of hydrogen is recycled to the naphtha feedstock and also to the hydrotreatment. Okay, the liquid product is the reformate, called the reformate, that consists of benzene, toluene, and xylene. Okay, the aromatic products. Okay, it is stripped around here to separate reformate higher octane products, more light products, where the volatile and light carbon are removed up and downstreams. Okay, next, the process classification. This catalytic reforming is classified into 3 common categories, which is semi-regenerative, cyclic regeneration, and continuous regeneration. This is semi-regenerative, cyclic, and this is continuous. The main difference of this unit is the need of shutdown for the catalyst regeneration. In the case of semi-regeneration, the reactor will be shut down at a time to change the catalyst regeneration. But for the cyclic, there will be one additional swing reactor that can undergo an in situ regeneration of the catalyst, where others reactor will be function and the one will be switched off for the catalytic regeneration. But for a continuous catalytic regeneration, the product process will be going continuous while the catalyst is regenerated around here continuously in the process, so it won't require any shutdown of the process and will be changed in normal operations. Okay, thank you. We'll proceed to the next one.
So these are the reaction mechanisms involved in the catalytic reforming of naphtha. First, it's the dehydrogenation of naphthene. Here we can see that the hydrogen molecules is being removed from the metacyclohexane, which is the naphthene, to form toluene in an aromatic form. Next is the isomerization of paraffins to isoparaffins. So here the paraffin is the octane and it is isomerized to form 2,5-dimethylhexane. Next is the dehydrogenation and aromatization of paraffins to aromatics, or it can also be called as dehydrocyclization. Here we can see that the hydrogen molecules in the heptane is being removed to form toluene in an aromatic form. And lastly, it is the hydrocracking of paraffins into smaller molecules. Here the paraffin used is heptane and it is hydrocracked to form smaller molecules, which are isopentane and also ethane. So here we can see that dehydrogenation of naphthene produced hydrogen, and also the dehydrogenation and aromatization of paraffins to aromatics produce hydrogen. Hydrocracking of paraffins into smaller molecules consume hydrogen, which makes it the least desirable mechanism among all 4. And the isomerization of paraffins to isoparaffins does not use or does not produce any hydrogen. So these are the most suitable conditions for each reactions. So as you can see, for the dehydrogenation of naphthenes to aromatics, it is performed in low pressure and high temperature. The isomerization of paraffins to isoparaffins, the pressure and temperature is still indeterminate. And for dehydrocyclization, it is performed in low pressure and high temperature. And for hydrocracking of paraffins, it is performed in high pressure and high temperature.
So now I will explain about the type of reactor used. First, for the semi-regenerative catalytic reformer, the type of reactor used is a fixed bed reactors. There are three fixed bed reactors that are arranged in series like in this figure. So fixed bed reactor is a reactor where the catalysts are arranged very packed and close to each other as in this figure. So when the inlet or the naphtha enter through this reactor, the catalyst will perform a chemical reactions and to transform the liquid to the desired product. Other than fixed bed reactors, we also have fluidized bed reactors. Fluidized bed reactors is where the catalysts are not packed and close to each other, but it will fluidize with the inlet and then it will perform its products. So next, the cyclic catalytic reformer. It was similar to the semi-regenerative catalytic reformer. It also used fixed bed reactors or fluidized bed reactors, but this reactor contains a swing reactor. This swing reactor will act as a replacement of the reactor 1 or 2 or 3 when one of them need to undergo a regeneration. For example, if reactor 1 need to have undergo regeneration, swing reactor will replace for the reactor 1 and will undergo the processing with the other two reactors. So lastly, for the continuous catalyst regenerative reformer, this continuous will use moving back reactors. They are stacked above one of each other. This moving back reactors is a reactor where the catalyst and the inlet will enter together and this reactor, and then it will perform its chemical reactions, and then the catalyst and the liquid will flow out together from this reactor. So for the type of catalyst used is platinum for the semi-regenerative and cyclic regenerative processing. Platinum is a suitable catalyst for dehydrogenations and isomerization process that take place in the reactor. Rhenium is act as a promoter to stabilize the platinum and to increase the platinum activity. If reactor is not used, this catalyst cannot tolerate with high cold and cannot regenerate easily. If the high cold occurs, the deactivation of the catalyst will occur very fast, more faster, and then need to change the catalyst in the reactors often. So the type of catalyst used in the continuous reactor, continuous processing is alumina type, because this alumina or type of tin will increase the selectivity to aromatics of the catalyst, because in the continuous, the catalyst will regenerate continuously. So we need to use the type of catalyst that we able to perform its activity more than its resistance to the deactivation. So that's all for the catalyst and type of reactor use.
Okay, so now I will explain about the market informations. Uh, as we know, in catalytic reforming, the field is naphtha, and in 2016 shows that majority of heavy naphtha is used. This is the world consumption of naphtha in 2016. As we can see, Northeast Asia and United States consume most of the naphtha. Okay, before I explain about the feed, naphtha, and now the product, gasoline. By IHS Chemical 2014 World Analysis, United States stated that gasoline demand has been increasing at an annual average of 1.8%, and in 2016 surpassed the previous high in 2007. Cost of feedstock is considered to be the largest cost in the petrochemical industry. Estimated cost of feedstock to produce BTS, which is benzene, toluene, and xylene, account for 40 to 50% of total cost. So increasing gasoline demand will increase the demand of petrochemicals raw materials. So hydrogen is the byproduct. As we can see, the amount in 2017 is lower than 2020, which is expected to grow at a rate greater than the rate of world GDP growth because of the continuation of two key trends. So this is the general condition. This is the overall temperature, which is 495 degrees C to 2525 degrees C, and pressure 5 to 45 atm. And this is the boiling point for feed. Initial 35 degrees C and final boiling point is 200 degrees C. In conclusion, the process uses 3 reactors with heater for each to control the temperature drop.
Reforming is a process that increases the amount of gasoline produced from crude oil. One of the products separated in the distilling process is a liquid called naphtha. The number of carbon atoms in naphtha is about the same as the number found in gasoline, but their structure is more complex. Reforming rearranges the naphtha molecule, turning it into a usable gasoline-like molecule.